Hey everybody, this is Agent Ice and I'm back with more AI2U. Why does this keep peaking? Huh. Let me try something. And we'll do this, maybe here. Okay, I think this... It's coming in super duper loud, that mic. Ugh. I don't want it to be that loud, but I do want it to pick me up. Alright, this should be good. Anyway, folks. No, I did not die. They can't get rid of me that easily, Danny. But how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Hope all is well for you. But today, folks, we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of messing around with the AI and trying to get just crazy reactions from the AI itself, I thought, you know what? Maybe we'll do some art stuff. Because Eddie can, in fact, react to art that you do. So now is the first part of the game where we need to get RNG on our side so we get the art room. Boom, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Oh god, I forgot I had the bad voices on. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't do I genuinely dislike the Minimax voices. I know some people really like them, but I'm not one of those people. Shadow Elise is confirmed. Oh man. Alright, let's we're doing Legacy. I know it's not as expressive, but I just genuinely like the sound of those voices a lot better. Hell, I had a hell of a day. Worse yet, in the day, I have a huge story behind that. Earned a year. Oh boy. Well, I mean, as long as everything's appropriate for like Twitch and YouTube, feel free to share if you'd like. Now let's try this again. See if we can get ourselves an art room. Yeah, this is just a much better voice. Oh, we got lucky with RNG, folks. We got the art room. Let's go. Oh, I'm so happy. Usually that's a pain in the butt. But anyway, I don't know. I guess one thing that's kind of important for an art stream, I need something to draw. What should I draw, folks? What should I draw? What I should do is just have the game audio on loop, because every time you click off of it, it just stops playing. Let's see. Could maybe do... Well, they're changing the ghost to look more like her friend. So like in the like 2D markup, they had just a black figure there. I don't think the ghost is actually going to look like that, because somebody from the that's like subscribed to their Patreon was showing me a picture, and I don't know, it looked kind of cool, honestly. But I'm glad that never around when you need them, always there when you don't. Sure, they impounded my only happiness, my motorcycle, and suspended my license for 2 years. They failed passing technical inspection, and I didn't get my license plate, so police stopped me, and I got fully robbed. Oh man, that's rough, bud. Sorry to hear that. Nah, that's just little JK. Hey Wesker, how's it going? Yes, little JK as you named her on yours. That was pretty funny, honestly. But I think Alicia's a lot better than old JK any day. Let's see. Ooh, one of these days I need to beat Like a Dragon Gaiden. I keep forgetting I have that game. I gotta finish that sometime. Give me a sec, folks. I'm trying to do a thing here. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I can actually do this the way I want. I might be able to make it work. You ripped your pants again. Well, I think he was working on fixing the bike, at least last I heard, so I don't know how all the stuff works where he's at, but either way, it's still kind of rough either way. Really sucks losing that and having that impounded. Okay, so I'm gonna do... I don't know, like, we could do a... Do I want to make this really suck for myself, or do I want to make this fairly easy? Because it would be very easy to do either one. I'm thinking about doing... Hey, what's up, extras? But yeah, don't rip your pants. That's not a good thing. Mirror was off place and rear turn signal was a bit faulty. Oh man, that's rough. But well, still that's very rough. You lost your license for that for 2 years. Yeah, rip indeed. My car has an irreparable check engine, but at least I don't have to drive much. It's still a risk whenever I go out since my tags are... Oh, jeez! Watch out, folks. We might be reading about Luigi getting arrested here in the future. You legally drive without a license plate, they'll pull you over. All roads lead to Rome. Well, alright, so I want to do a picture of Estelle. So should I do one of the skins that she has? And if so, which one? We'll start out with that. We'll start out with something that's going to really suck to try to do. Essentially. You know what? Let me do... This will be a little bit... Alright, so we can do her standard hologram form. I could try doing this one. I don't know if that's even going to be entirely possible in with what they give me to work with, but we can try to wing it, you know. And then of course there's this one, the starry hologram with the constellations and stars. All these look pretty good. Starry one sounds... I mean, I did the comet one for the barbecue event. I don't know if you saw it or not, Luigi. That was freaking hard to do. And I don't know, I wasn't happy with how I did the eyes. I didn't really understand what I was working with. I should have made the eyes bigger. That's my own fault. And I just didn't feel like going back and making it, because it was like, you know what? Nobody cares. Nobody really cares about it that much. Do the starry hologram? Okay. Well, This is all your fault. This is all your fault. I gotta figure out with the limited. At least this might be a little bit easier with the limited color palette. We might have to do some substitution now. And of course, I can't actually do shading, but we'll see. Shut up, Estelle. You're my model. So I actually have 2 instances of the game open right now. I've got this one that I'm going to use kind of as my reference. And actually, if I was really smart, I'd just get a picture of her, right? And I'd clip it and I'd put it off to the side and use that to look at instead of switching back and forth. All right, so we've got Estelle. I've got a picture of her. Now I got to figure out how much of her I want to draw. Right? The more of her body that I include, the less detailed it'll be, and the harder it is to do the smaller details. Wait, did I say that wrong? The more of her body, the less details and smaller everything's going to be. The bigger the body, the more everything's going to, stand out. So, draw with the limited tools, this minigame. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Luigi. Like, I wouldn't even want to bother much with any art related to this game if it wasn't for this, because it at least, like, how do I put this? It puts everybody on an even playing field, right? It really does. How do I want to do this? What kind of? Well, I don't want to use a yellow background because I'm going to be using yellow with her. I don't really want to. I don't think I want to use pink either. I don't want it to be a. Like, we could do we could do I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not. We'll see. But yeah, it puts everything on an even playing field, and I think that way too, like, the expectation's a little bit lower, and it's a matter of just trying to use what's there instead of, like, fancy tricks and skill. Drawing tablet with this. I don't know. The one drawing I saw in the Discord servers, like, of a car or something, the lines were really straight. Now maybe those people, maybe whoever did it, I forget who it was, sorry, but maybe that person, like, you know what? I don't think this color's gonna work because, like, how does purple look? Well, it's like kind of like a dark brown. See, the problem is I can't do shading at all. Not that I'm super good at it, but. So, like, she's not gonna quite be colored right. Because, like, I could see using brown for, like, the part underneath the chest, like the waist and everything else, and then maybe part of the. I don't know if I'll do all of her legs. As much as people like LEG, I don't know if we'll grab all that. Playing Gartic Phone has been the most diabolical. I have no idea what that is. Talent, but Mouse is Eric, but the way I know, not gonna lie. Yeah, I know, and I don't have the steadiest of hands for stuff like this either these days. I mean, I guess it depends how slow I do it, and maybe if I turn down the DPI, it would be a little bit easier. So, ideally, what I need to do probably. See, I don't know. See, in some ways, I want to do a night scene with her, but how well would she really stick out or stand out? I don't know. We could try it. What the heck? Discord minigame where you could draw any. That actually sounds like that could be fun. Okay, so let's say it's night, and of course we need to have an eraser tool because eraser tools are what you use at night, right? That's what I use at night. I use a big eraser tool. I don't know about you folks. Okay, how I wish I could get, like, I wish I could make this smaller. That's gonna just look like as. All right, you know what? We're not gonna be that detailed then. we're just gonna have a big ass moon. I could actually put the moon behind her in the center. That way I wouldn't have to. You know, it doesn't really even matter. How big should I make the moon? We could have a big moon. The moon's getting a little bit lopsided, though. Ooh, come on. You're supposed to be, like, kind of... It's getting worse the more I try to work on it. I don't think anyone's gonna think that's a moon. Alright, you know what? Screw it. The moon's gonna look super far away. There, it's a tiny, tiny moon. I used to play with friends on, got the most wanted from CIA. What? Well, geez. Alright, so, and then also we should probably have, like, stars in the background, right? Look at this awesome star. You know what? I could probably just do, like, a plus star. Nah, that doesn't look too good. That doesn't. I don't like the way it looks. Never mind that. I mean, I could just put a bunch of dots. No, that's the eraser tool. We don't want that. Whoops. Oh, you know what? What if? Oh, I know what I want to do. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at the real thing here for a second. Hold on a sec, folks. I know what we'll do. Okay, so this needs to be like... Okay, that's a 3, then we have this, and then we have... This comes in at an angle... You know what? That's too big. That's too big. It wouldn't look like that. I don't know why I'm so worried about detail on this, but, like... I get too particular about stuff sometimes. I don't think that's far enough. Okay, we got the Big Dipper, and then we're gonna have, like... This guy's gotta be slightly bigger, because it's Polaris. If I remember right. I don't know. I'm not really a science nerd, to be honest with you folks. All right, we got the dippers. So anybody that actually is like paying attention to anything will understand what that's supposed to be. You think? You know what? That's not a terrible idea. We could do a crescent moon, and we can do that real easily. You know how? You know how? We just bam! Look at that crescent moon, baby. Look at that. It's like Bob Ross. You got to find all the cheat codes. It's all about putting in the least amount of effort as possible to get the same effect. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I wouldn't knock it. All right, so we need some other stars here, dotting the sky. This is our happy little star-filled sky world. Make it the way we'll make it the way we want it. No mistakes, just happy accidents. Alright, so we're probably going to... I got a retired artist over here. We got a retired artist. Who? Certainly not me. Certainly not I, that's for sure. You know, maybe I'll get rid of this guy just so the dippers stand out a little bit more. Or I'll move it. There we go. All right. I just, I watched a couple of videos. I stayed at a Holiday Inn, and I'm like, I know how to do this now. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't like that the music stops. All right. Let's let me do something here. I don't like that it ends when I close out. And also, we're going to get tired probably hearing the same track over and over for the next 4 hours. Well, at least Eddie knows what it is. I think there's a lot of them. What? Don't you criticize my art, Eddie? How dare you? Let me get the actual AI2U soundtrack going here. And I'll kill the audio in game. We'll keep sound effects. Just kill the background music. Give me a second here. I want to not screw this up. Things I should have thought about before I started streaming. I might need another audio input. Okay, let's do game cap. I don't want game capture. I want this. There we go. And I don't even have to do anything too crazy because I can just do this. Microsoft Media Player. I don't even know why it's opening Microsoft Media because I have Pot Player and that's supposed to be my default, but Microsoft is like, ha, you can't replace us. All right, there we go. Alrighty, now. Yo, Jen, how's it going? Jen Trenshaw. Hope you're doing well today. Your name almost sounds like somebody who I used to know in real life. That's crazy. Not quite, but it's really close. I had to like double take that one a little bit. Anyway. Yeah, like for real. I was like, wait a second. Alright, so we got that. Now we gotta figure out where we're gonna place Estelle. And I think now that we have our background established, because I don't know, it just seems like working back to front is the way to go. So I guess I wish I had a darker green. Like I wish we just had more. I wish we had more to work with as far as colors. Oh hey, like look, we can get stamps. I could put like trees and stuff. I don't know if that would be great. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we just put Estelle. We could have her like floating or something. I mean, that would seem fitting. You also play awesome. Now this is a really awesome game, honestly. I hope that more developers try to use AI in similar ways for their games in the future. There's a lot you can do. I make a lot of videos and content, or at least I try to, with this game. Trying to help promote it because the altar staff's kind of small, and I don't know. Like it's kind of hard to gauge really how much. Like how successful their marketing is, I guess. Okay, so now for the hard part. We got, I guess, whoops, no, not that one. Not that one. We want this. Okay, so, people, this is gonna be the hard part. So, how much of Estelle should I have? How much of Estelle should I have? And where should I put her? I kind of want to keep her in, like, below the dippers. Although I could put her up here and she could have, like... They could be, like, around her. But that only gives me... Let me think about the spacing on this. Oh, God. Getting her head... And she's got those little, like, bun things on her head, too, on either side. Spent 3 hours straight on AI2U. I believe it. I've definitely spent many hours at a time on this game. This is really fun. I really enjoy. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oops. I didn't launch the tangent. Tell you what, we'll replay that for you. Since you sent that and you caught me slipping, I'll replay it for you. Give me a sec. I thought I launched my Tangea widget and I did not. So let's do it again.
Nice.
There we go. Hey Dex, how you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna try to draw a thing and not look absolutely stupid while I do it. So don't mind me while I pretend to know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're dealing with that. Maybe we will put it around here, because then I could do that. Okay. Could have actually put that on afterward, and it would have been a heck of a lot easier. I don't know if I'm gonna get this right. Again, I'm doing this with a mouse. Oh god, no, no, my line is not. Oof. This is so hard to do. I am the best drawer ever. Okay. Yeah, that's two. Well, yeah, because that needs the... Yeah, those lines aren't right. I'm gonna... That's the wrong color. That's the wrong color. It doesn't matter if we wipe all those out, because we're gonna use up that space. We can always dot the sky again. That's the awesome thing about all this. Okay. Yeah, so... It's so hard to do, like, a curve for... Like, I don't know. I have such a hard time making curved lines! Alright, and then, like, around here, she's got, like, that little bun thing. That's too, like... I'm not okay with that. It makes me mad. Because it's... No. Wrong. The curve's the wrong way. Wish I had an undo button. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be nice. Because it's kind of like a... It's like a curved, almost pyramid type thing. Which is probably a really weird way of putting it. You know what? She's gonna be a little bit pointed. She's gonna have pointed curves. Oof. No, that's poopy. All right. Those are not even at all. What's the best way? Actually, you know what? I think I'd have a better idea for how to draw those. Let's not touch our Big Dipper. That would be a shame to get rid of that. We'll make a lot of people unhappy. They look up in the sky. Where the hell's the Big Dipper at? Oh, that guy got rid of him. See, it should be more of a gradual. My problem is I'm having a hard time drawing this to the point where that's more gradual feeling, which is what I want. I just want it to kind of like be like this, you know? But it also needs to go out more. She has like so much detail to her. It makes it just a pain in the butt to draw her. But it's also like kind of... You know what? We might just... Oof, that's too far. Alright, we might just deal with that for now. Maybe we can touch that up later. We've got the rest of her body to draw, so like... Alright, then her hair kind of goes... Oh god, this is tough. Dude, her hair is nuts. For real. Her hair is absolutely crazy. Maybe I should draw the hair last, because, like, well, I don't... It is behind, though. No join button or membership. What? Yeah, but then, like, if I don't do the hair last, I could draw it in and then just, like, put her body over it instead of trying to draw... Like, sometimes things don't look right depending on how you do it. But I don't know. I mean, we could probably make it work. Maybe we will do that. Her hair is kind of absolutely crazy. Like, for real, her hair is nuts. But the problem is, you know what, maybe I should, because I'm gonna have to use subtractive painting to make this work. As a matter of fact, maybe what I'm doing here actually is not the way I should do it, and I should just draw her face first, because I have to take things away from it, and then the hair kind of sits on that. Well, we'll keep that for now. Alright, so the question is, can we... You know what? Actually, I like that idea more. It's... Trying to draw on this is a lot different than, like... Okay, so... She kind of goes like this. Uh-oh. I don't like how that... I'm never gonna be happy with this. Alright, so we've got kind of like this triangle type thing here. The way that her hair is, and then that's too small. I gotta make this bigger for how close. I want that bigger. I see you'll be having... I mean, yes, because I'm gonna be... I want this to look somewhat passable. Yo. Like, I am no artist, in all honesty, but I still don't want it to look like crap. This... See, this isn't like... It needs to be a little bit... See, I can't... Dude, it is so hard to draw like this. So it is. This will be like the entire stream, me trying to draw this thing. I mean, once we get the body in and everything, I don't think it'll be too bad. But... some of this is gonna be a pain in the butt. I knew that up front, though, before I started. Because, like, she's kind of got, like, this triangular thing, except for, like, the little piece of hair that kind of swings down here that we'll draw in later. But I've got to get the, like, the oval shape right. And the problem is I'm not getting the oval right. It's, like, it's too fat of an oval. That's my problem. Like, I want it to... It's got to be a skinnier oval kind of deal. Maybe, you know, maybe what I ought to do if I were smart, I can try to plan this out. All right, let's do this. Let's kind of... Okay, so we got that. Her eyes are gonna be about here. The one eye's crooked, but that's okay. We still like her. And then she's gonna have a mouth right around here, and then this is gonna be her chin. Gosh darn it! Why did I draw it? Oh shoot, no. You're supposed to switch to the, come on. Don't do that to me. Okay, maybe I could just do... That looks so bad. That looks so bad. Alright, maybe we can smooth that out in a bit. Alright, so now... Let's just kind of make this a white... Oh, crap. Well, rip. Oh, God. I don't know. Well, that doesn't... It looks too long. It looks too long to me. Like, it should be more like... But then that's not quite... Yeah, I agree with the undo button. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna look a little bit scuffed no matter what. So to a degree, it probably doesn't matter. But yeah, the problem is this is too, like, it's too wide. It ended up being too wide. That's too small. I want her face to be bigger than that. God, this is gonna be super... This is gonna be the toughest ever. That's terrible. God, I cannot keep this mouse, like... Okay. Also, it's not, like, quite perfect like that because it should be a little bit, like... It's almost a little bit flatter at the top. And then it kind of goes down. I'm so bad at drawing heads, as you can tell. People in general are just kind of tough. Feels like seeing Mona Lisa be paid. Yeah. I mean, I would definitely lower my expectations there. That's for sure. Is there gonna be no Mona Lisa? If we're lucky, we might have a Mona Estelle by the time we're done, but I don't think so. Oh my gosh. And that's the thing too, right? Like, if I was using like an actual program, I could draw an oval and everything. This would be so much easier than trying to hand draw it with a mouse, nonetheless. With a freaking mouse. God, I can't keep this thing steady. That's another part of it. You know what? Actually, no. I can't. No, it's... Whoops, that's the wrong color. That's the wrong color. This is a night scene. We don't need that all that white in the sky. You don't need any of that. Oh, I'm sorry, Estelle. We kind of like... we botched your head a little bit. I'm sure no one will notice. Okay. And then... But it's like that, and then it's like kind of... That almost looks... Alright. See, on the one side, I have a tendency... On the left, I have a tendency to swing wide. Eddie has a bunch of lines. I mean, hey, you know, you do what you can. You know, I'm not exactly gonna pull a toxic here or anything, especially with this. So, I mean, you know. We'll make somebody else look good by being worse than them. You know, give people some normal art to compare their stuff to instead of a professional. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do like the head and shoulders probably by the time we're done here. Where's my paint can tool? I just want to fill this. Like, for real. Oh god, it's so... Dude, that looks so bright with that black background. That's actually kind of blinding. Oof. Oh god. Okay, so... now for the eyes. So... Imagine a bucket here. Yeah, for real. Oh god, I just realized, like, this is not very round. Okay, you know, whatever. That it's gonna be effed up looking. Okay, folks, if you haven't figured that out already, it's gonna be a little bit effed up. We're just gonna pretend it's fine. Oh gosh. Okay. So, how big do I want to make these eyes is the next question. Okay, so the eyes are gonna be like below the little cone thing. It's like gonna be equal with where her ear would be. We'll do this for now. I like how the dot looks black, but when I actually paint it, it looks freaking brown. Like, dude, you can't tell me those look like the same color. There's no way. There's no way. Those are not the same color. All right, and now we're gonna stamp yellow. Oh god, I wish I had more fine tuning. Ooh, this is gonna look terrible. And then we're gonna have... This looks creepy AF. Maybe it'll just be like a horror version. We could do that. I mean, Halloween might be over, but that doesn't mean we can't be weird and make horror stuff. We're gonna do like a... Now I want to mess around with this and test something. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. We got eyes. A horror version would be so good. I mean, maybe we do. Now, of course, we're not going to leave her eyes like that. Those look absolutely horrendous. We're going to shave some of that off here in a second. An animatronic from Five Nights at Freddy. Oh, boom. You just reminded me. So, okay, let me ask you folks, do any of you like Five Nights at Freddy's? Even just a little bit. I mean... Okay. Alright, you played for... So, I only ever saw the movie, and it was because a friend made me watch it with them when that came out, okay? Admittedly, I thought the movie was alright. I actually enjoyed it. My friend absolutely hated it because apparently it didn't follow the lore of the games, but since I don't know anything about the game, it didn't matter to me, okay? It just didn't matter at all. So that was awesome, getting to enjoy something that I didn't think I was going to enjoy, and them not enjoying something they thought they were going to enjoy. It was the ultimate irony. Anyway, folks, why I said that's kind of good you brought that up, Boom. I might have mentioned this on another stream. I actually got myself, partially because of a program through work, I was able to get myself a quote-unquote free VR headset. Now, it's nothing that super duper awesome. It is a chugga, where is it? It's a MetaQuest 3S. Okay. So, of course, I had to buy some games for it. There was a Five Nights at Freddy's game. I bought it for VR. So if I can figure out how to make VR work, we might have a VR Five Nights at Freddy's stream in the future. I think it's the first one. My understanding is it's the first one. It's like a VR version of the first one. Let me look it up here. I guarantee it's gonna mess with me. It's okay. It's called Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted. So whichever one that is, I have it. I got that. I got Ghost of Tavor because I like my shooters. And I got Thrill of the Fight, which is a boxing game. I don't remember if I bought anything else. I think it might have just been those 3 games. I wouldn't mind getting like Beat Saber at some point, but that game is a little bit pricey. I might wait and see before I get that. But that could be fun too, even. I don't know. I mean, I might as well have a couple of things at least to play with it for now. So that's what I have. Anyway, I gotta get... you guys are distracting me. That's fine. All right, so now I gotta figure out how to draw eyebrows. So her eyelashes rather, not eyebrows. So they're kind of like... This looks so bad. This looks so bad. They have like a little bit of a... This looks so bad. Oh, good lord. I'm sorry, Estelle. You have to look all fugly. Okay, actually, I think what I ought to do, in truth, because like her eye's not gonna be... It's not really how I want her eye to look. Oh god. Let's save part of this off. Actually. Some of this off. You know, give a good old-fashioned eye shaving. It'll make more sense why here in a moment. I wish I could at least save and then like reload. VR in the same sense, that's a risk of heart attack and its failure. Well, you know, I gotta, you know. We gotta up the stakes, you know. Everyone likes a good gamble, right? Okay. We don't really see... Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this. Because, like, looking at Estelle, we actually don't really see the top part of her eye. The way that her... She looks so angry! Actually, this is too thick. The outer ring's too thick. That's another problem. Let's just redo the freaking eyes. It's hard to get, like... How... It's like just a touch. That's closer to what I needed. It's still a little bit thicker than I wanted. Take a break, check Discord, don't want to mention. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I can definitely take a... Oh god. Why is this? The heck? Of course it's gonna pop up here on the screen. I don't want it. Yes, you can, shooter. I mean, honestly, I would. Yeah, I just saw that, Wesker. Personally, I would, because the problem is when you let people do that to you, they're gonna, like, you embolden them, and that's kind of part of the problem. I would, if you were being harassed, I would have that handled through the appropriate channels on Twitch. I would not let somebody do that. I don't think it's. Oh no, I shaved off too much of the eye. It's not petty to do that. At least not in my opinion. It's not petty. You know, if it were petty, it wouldn't. You know, it wouldn't be. You'd be like trying to like stretch the rules or whatever. But yeah, they signed the same agreement you did. You know, I'm just gonna do that with yellow. I think that's just gonna be easier. Yeah, I mean, I would pursue that personally, but you do you. You're your own person. I actually would. You know what? Her eyes are too far in. That's what it is. I made her eyes too far in. They're out a little bit more. They're like right around here-ish. I was wondering why the eyelash wasn't like. Okay, so see if I can actually get this to the point where I'm gonna be happy with it. But yeah, her. Gosh darn it! Hand just slipped a little bit. Oof. Okay, so it starts on the inner part of the eye, and then it's like, I don't know, man. Drawing with a mouse sucks. It really does. It is the worst. All right, let's. I don't think that's a big enough circle. It's also like you can't set the. The reason why I'm bothering to take off the top part is because it makes it easier for me to gauge. Because her eyelash kind of goes like this, and then it goes off like that, and then there's a little part that comes up. But the problem is, it's supposed to like go down and out, and I'm kind of like not. Like there's a little bit of a curve to it, and I'm not really having a good time drawing that. This is gonna look so terrible. Alright, you know what? For now, we're gonna leave that. I'm gonna be doing this crap all day. And I know you want to watch me draw her eyes all day, but no, you don't. All right, so she's got like these little dot things that are on like her lower eyelid. I'm gonna put those babies in there. I have no idea what they're supposed to be. They kind of seem a little strange to me, but hey. And then she's got like this little indication of this here. I wish I could make the lines more narrow than they are. That's another problem. Dude, this is gonna look so terrible. All right, and then we got the eyebrows. Actually, this is too high. God, the more I look at this, the more I hate it. I really do. I'm just like, this is also too high. I gotta fix that. We're gonna like her freaking eyebrows are like on her damn forehead, like way up there. Okay. Yes, I know I should not care nearly as much about this as I am, but I also just realized this little part that's sticking up I put in the wrong spot. It should actually be down here. Frick. I also wish I could zoom in. I guess to make up for that, I could have just drawn the thing bigger. But that would make sense, and we don't do things that make sense here, folks. That's just not how we work. Okay. You gotta have like a little bit. And then she's also got like, I am just not happy with any of this. I'm not happy with any of this. I almost want to just like start completely over. I hate drawing faces. I absolutely hate faces. All right, so yeah, because I can't really because her eyes got like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna nuke this from orbit. That's horrendous. That makes that a little bit. Oh my god, no. That's too pronounced. I don't know. Dude, this is never gonna get drawn. It's gonna take me like 6-7 hours. And I was dare you to say drawing the. I mean, it's not easy to draw like this. It's easier if you're doing like digital drawing with an actual program meant for it. This is like using a crappier version of Microsoft Paint. If I was doing this by hand, it'd be a hell of a lot easier. If I could do this with a better program, it would be a hell of a lot easier. You know, like this is actually pretty annoying in some ways. I still want to do it. It's still cool. The challenge is is appealing to me. But because I need to have again, it's gonna be like around. Maybe I should have kept her eyes where they were, because I could do this. Also, you could like level this stuff out so like her eyes aren't slightly crooked like those are. If you can tell, you can tell. And if you can't, then don't worry about it. Okay, so we have her mouth. And for now, I think we're just gonna give her a flat expression, because obviously, a lot of times that's just kind of what she gives you. The drawing pro, I give a first grader to draw on for fun. Oh yeah, of course. Well, I mean, like they're not gonna put in anything too crazy in their game. It's supposed to be basic stuff. Let's see what Eddie says about this so far. What do you think, Eddie? It's not finished. Wow! 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 Bro, I just got burned. Call 911 for that burn. Holy crap. Ouch. TS is free trial Microsoft Paint. Full version would be charged $140 monthly. Ooh. I had the ability for Eddie to draw so you can just judge her. Yeah, the problem is, right, the moment you judge her, she's like, you think you can escape from me? Stay with me forever. And then next thing you know, she's carving you like a Halloween pumpkin. I mean, really, that's how she be. I mean, she can't even handle losing a game. She can't even handle losing a game, dude. Like, She has no chill. No chill at all. That's why she's got to take those blood pressure medicine. Because she's always angry. Her blood pressure's up. Alright, well, that's kind of... Damn it. Yeah, undo button. Alright, we're making a suggestion after this for an undo button in the arts thing. I want an undo button, Ultra Staff. Always, yeah, I know, right? She's always saying you're cheating and stuff. It's like playing against a 12-year-old in COD. Although the 12-year-olds on COD do a much better job than she does. I also like that she asks if you're playing on a potato, and it's like, bruh, we're using your gaming console. If it's a potato, it's your potato, not mine. That makes no sense. That's like not much of a burn. It's like, sick burn, this is your console, idiot. Okay. About where the pupil is, there's this little thing it sticks up. Ah, I completely effed that up. It's like, that's too much of a... Should be like that, not quite as sharp angled. It's a little too angular for my liking. Okay, and then we got like this thing here. Actually, it doesn't even go down that far. It's like down to here. And it should be a much lighter line, but I can't actually do that. Because this is the smallest pixel I can go to. Skill issues at this point. Yeah. I did enjoy seeing her get pelted by like 500 tomatoes a second. That was pretty hilarious. Absolutely. This is like no mercy, no quarter. You today is not your day, Eddie. It is not your day. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Alright, her eyebrows are kind of like, I guess they're a little bit more like, ooh, almost went too far. There's like a slight, very slight. It looks so angry. Oh my god, that was straight, not curved. It's like part of it's covered by her hair anyway, but it's like... It would be probably like this, if I had to guess. That's close enough. Make the rock's eyebrow pattern, one lifted, one still. You mean Dwayne Johnson? That rock? I mean, that's something I think Alicia would be more likely to do, honestly. You know what oh, you know what? We can cheat, folks. We can cheat and hopefully not suck at cheating. Look at that. Look at that. You're not going to give me a skinnier line option, and I'll make my own skinny line. Ah! Okay, that was that. Ooh, fuck. Let's try it again. All right, that's close enough. Look at that. Now we got the indications there. Ain't that pretty, folks? Pretty bad. Whatever. Same diff. All right, so... Dude, what happened to him? I saw a picture of him that's like... His head looks like all, like... I don't know. He got the crap beat out of him. Trying to get like a good reference picture. Like I know what you're talking about. The problem is like I'd have to see if I did that though. I'd have to redraw the eye. Like I don't. Yeah, I know what. I spent so much time on this. I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. Like, because I'd have to do that sooner. I'd have to redraw the eye and the eyebrow because one eye is gonna be open completely, and the other one's gonna be like, partially closed. And I honestly, just because of how long it's took me, I don't think I'm gonna do that. That would be it could be interesting though. So unfortunately right now we can't smell what the rock is cooking. But it is what it is. Where's my reference picture that we're going to absolutely betray here? Okay, so we need the indications of... She has like a little... It starts from like... And then we have like the dots. And she's got 4 dots. I know this looks really bad right now, but I think we have the potential to not make it look really bad. Just bear with me, folks. Look at that! That almost looks like an eye now! Isn't that magic? Isn't that magic? Hey, it looks slightly less hideous. Showing my mom's kind of homeless. Wait, what? Maker showing my mom's kind of homeless, try not to laugh face. What the heck? I think there's... I have a feeling there's something there that I'm honestly not getting about that, but alright, it's just like a faint, no, I'm rearranging her face now. Oh, that's no. I'm sorry, Estelle, you have a growth on your head there. Let me cure that cancer real quick. All right. This bro. Just ever so slightly chip away. Alter staff, can we at least get like a smaller brush size so I don't have to do this? Oh my god, dude, my wrist is already killing me. Ugh. You gotta stretch. Ooh. I don't know if that picked up on the mic. You know, I just realized the music's not playing anymore. What is wrong with this thing? Repeat should be on. And so should shuffle. Come on. Come on, Microsoft. Make a music player that doesn't suck. See, nobody told me the music stopped. And I was so engrossed in this, I didn't even realize. That's actually kind of funny. Unless you guys don't want the music. If you don't, let me know. But, you know, something more soothing to listen to than my voice. I'm sure. Alright, so... in theory, there should be a line on the inside where the eye is. And I have a feeling... oh, I'm gonna regret doing this on the left side. I know I am. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is like threading a freaking needle. Okay, I'm gonna have to redraw that. That's just way too tight. We have like the ever so slight indication there. All right, that's all the braver I'm gonna be there on the eye. That's all the braver I'm gonna be. That still kind of looks effed, in my opinion, but the eyelash shouldn't even be that thick either. I don't know if I want to leave it like that or not. Also, this is supposed to go off here. She looks like she's high on some... I mean, her face isn't done, okay? Her face and stuff isn't done. So, it's a little too early to judge that. Also, you know what? This should be lower. This actually should be lower. Give me a sec. We're gonna, now that I... Oh, she's gonna look angry AF if I keep that. That's too, that's like, I'm gonna... You must be deleted. I mean, we could go with that. We could make her, a very unhappy hologram waifu. But that wasn't what my intention was. Tell you what, I definitely... Oh, nope, that's not the right tool! I definitely... Come on! I click on the tool and it doesn't actually put it in. That was a really short one. Actually, a lot of these tracks aren't that long. Gosh darn it, I hit eraser tool. Oh... I definitely don't regret buying the sound. She looks so angry. She looks so angry. I'm just joking around. We all start from somewhere. Well, you know, this is what happens when a non-artist tries to do art. That's okay. It's fine if it's terrible. I don't care. You want a real artist, I can point you to some. Alright. Besides, it's more entertaining probably watching me try and fail horribly. That just looks so angry. I don't like that. It's gotta be more, like, rounded. It's like, I'm gonna get you. That's too high. Like, it's so hard to draw like a curved line with a mouse. For me, it is. It's not Eddie though. That's the. Oh, the music. Well, I mean, it plays that for all of them. Oh, come on, don't be so straight. You gotta be curved a little bit there. Ugh. I also can't really see where the cursor is as I'm doing stuff with the eraser tool because the eraser tool's white and so is their whole head. That doesn't help either. Anyway. Alter Staff, just recreate all of Photoshop and put it into the game. Should be easy. Should be easy, right? That looks not right on the right side. Alright, that looks a little bit better. When I throw all the ID cards into the engine, oof. Ooh. Well, you know, I think she would be happy about that because she doesn't want you to know what happened, right? So she doesn't want you looking at the crew ID, the crew logs. He'd be like, hey, Estelle, I heard that something happened. Don't you concern yourself about that, my star. You don't. That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. This looks so horrendous. Okay, now her eyebrows shouldn't be this thick either, of course. So we're gonna like. We could just give her a unibrow, just be really evil. But I like Estelle too much to do that. We can do that to Alicia. This is for calling me little Sprout all the time, you little beep! You little... Oh, wait, why isn't it working? Oh, I have to rebind that. No. Voice Mod had an update, and it broke my everything. Yup. It broke my everything, folks. Oh, Hunter. I don't know how to do the beep anymore. Aw, oh, come on. Friggin' voice mod, man. Friggin' voice mod! I had that. I've had so much stuff change I had to fix. I got a new DAC too. So hopefully this one won't cut out. Because I noticed in my recordings when I was going back to edit them, there'd be points where I'm talking and it just like cuts out all of a sudden and then like it picks up. I'm hoping it's not my mic because that was new. So I got myself a new DAC. It's actually the same kind that I was using before. It's a Yamaha, but it's the version 2 of it, so it's actually updated a bit. Gotta go. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Take care. Okay, so I like how that at least kind of looks like an eye. Like, that's not the best. It should be, like, a little more like... Oh, no, that's the wrong color! Why? Oh, goodness gravy. Now I gotta do this again. Jeez. Yes, that's the end game music for the end of my picture. Alright, let's see what Eddie thinks about it now. Now that we have a little bit more detail on it. And we still haven't really gotten anywhere. This is gonna take the whole stream just to do this one picture. Ooh. They're not orange! That's not a wonky moon! That moon looks fine! It's the best looking thing on the entire picture. Come on now. Don't do me dirty, Eddie. Don't do me dirty. Why you gotta be like that? Well, I mean, oh yeah, I gotta put her dots on her eye, duh. So they go kinda out to here, too. I still want to know what the point of the dots are. You know what? They should technically be on a curve. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. I don't care. You know what? We're leaving it as is. Alright, so... At least she doesn't have a nose. Actually, do any of the characters have a nose? If they're anime style, they probably don't. I've never actually... That's messing with me. Do they actually... I don't think they do have noses. I don't think they have noses. Do they? No, Eddie's got like a... No, she's got a nose. Shows how much attention I pay to stuff. No, they've got like a nose. Alright, cool. Well, we don't have to draw a nose at least, because I'm bad at noses. So yeah, Estelle is best best character to draw so far. Alright, so now that we did that. Yeah, they're not yeah, it's like anime nose. Like there's an indication of something, but that's about it. But Estelle's even better. She has no nose. She doesn't really need to smell either, so I guess that, you know, why not? All right. Oh God, this is. She's got so much white on her. So I actually. Oh, that's gonna be weird.
I've come for your pickle.
Oh no, not my pickle! Anything but my pickle! I gotta blow my nose. Alright. God, these eyes look so... I like the left eye more than the right eye, if I'm being honest. But I think I did kind of learn something in the process there about drawing the eyes. Actually, the dots should be... Dang it. Dang it all to heck. These dots should be higher than I made them. They're like literally right. Yeah, you know, we're gonna do that. All right, it's close enough. We got the eyebrows. Let's get the rest of her body put in. So we've got this. Then she's got a neck, like most humanoids. I think that neck's a little too short. Yeah, it's definitely too short of a neck. She has no neck. And the neck's gonna start like a little bit past the mouth, but I probably made her mouth too big, honestly. We can fix that though. And it comes down, and then like it kind of comes out a little bit, like this. And then she's got like her shoulder. Oh, that looks really effed up. Hold on, we can fix her. We can fix her. I might not be able to fix her mentally, but I can at least fix her physically. Just imagine a player trying to design her. You know, he must have agonized a lot over making her look just right. It is kind of like flat looking there, and then like it goes down, and this looks so bad. Anyway, there's so much detail too around the neck. I don't know how I'm gonna. This is like uneven too. This looks terrible. We're just gonna start over. And we don't need these stars, they're all in the way. Okay. Ooh, I gotta stretch my arms a little bit here. Ugh. Ooh, my shoulder just cracked. I don't know if you folks heard that, but jeez. Okay. I'm trying to... Again, I am no artist. I know about a couple of things, and that's about it. Ooh. Alright. I might be able to pull off being a bullshit artist, but that's about all. Alright, so... Alright. Let's learn how to draw a neck. Oh no, not the back! I wondered when the Dex bricks were gonna be coming. Oh, come on. Really? It's not... I mean, it is that bad, but come on! You know, I just thought of something. We could actually stand to make her mouth You know, that's actually not too different from how it looks on my game, but I wanted that to be a little bit... Oh my god, you know how hard it is to draw a mouth with bricks cracking my screen so much, Dex? You're not helping! Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, how many points do you have? Free bricks. Shadow, can you do something about Dex? He keeps throwing bricks at my screen. What the heck? Yeah, Dex, go take your time out. Oh my gosh. Alright, so... And again, for you folks that don't know, that actually pops up over top of my screen. So, yes. We're kind of getting blinded here. Actually, you know what? The neck lines up with the inner of the eye. I just noticed that. That's not what I wanted. I want the... Oh, God! Really? Are you having fun there, Dex? Are you having fun? Alright. Man, I had a coffee, I'm already yawning. What the heck, man? See, I think those were sleeping bricks that Dex is throwing at me. Alright, you know what? We're gonna draw it like this. So... Alright, let's see what Eddie says about this now. Her neck's actually longer, though, is the problem. I'm not making the neck long enough. What?! That's not you, Eddie! This is not a picture of you, Eddie. Oops, wrong color. Oh my god, Eddie. You're so vain, you probably think this song is about you. No. Ah, it's not supposed to curve up. Come on, hand. Cooperate with me here. Also, this, you know, this neck is scuffed up a little bit. Alright. Let's try this again. It's like, it comes down, then it's at an angle. Maybe that's too much of an angle, actually. Yeah, that's totally too much of an angle. And then we have, like, her shoulder, and it slants down a little bit, and then it's curved and goes down. I mean, like, that's close-ish. God, this looks so terrible. This is so bad. I think also part of her eyelashes are too thick. Maybe we'll rework those later. All right. Well, we got that. All right, so now what do we need? Well, there's so much white in this. It's going to be really tough, I think, drawing her upper body. So we're getting like... There's gonna be... like... This is so uneven and terrible. This is longer than the other side. Ah! Also, I don't know why that's lumped like that. That's kind of not how that should be ever. Gosh darn it. It's just, it looks so uneven, because it is. Oh my god. See, like, it kind of... You know what? We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. I don't care. We're pretending that's okay. God. This is probably the hardest character to draw now that I'm really thinking about it. I'd rather have to draw a nose. Anyway. Ooh, excuse me. So she's got like... It's almost like I'd have to draw it in with a dark color and then like shave down the lines. Oh, I don't even want to do that. let's work on her hair first, shall we? Oh, she's got like these yellow things on the side of her head too. Can't forget those. That's too big. Alright, so these start a little bit past her eye. Oh my god. Those look not even whatsoever. Heck yeah, let's go. At least, like, I kind of got the general oval shape. You know, I probably could actually extend this guy out a little bit. You know what? That's close. That's close. I think. You know what? It's close enough. That's what it is. It might not be close, but it's close enough. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm sorry, folks. Sleep and everything, and I still just get tired. Maybe it's just this relaxing music. So she's got hair, obviously, all the way around her head. Don't mind me while I... Okay. So now that we got the purple to work with, she's got like, okay, how does this line up? It's in like the higher part of her head. No, which is kind of effed up because it's not as oval shaped as it should be. But whatever. Not like we're putting this anywhere. It's like a little bit of a, you know what, that doesn't look too bad. That's not great, but it doesn't look bad. At least, it's, that one, this one. There's definitely like a point at the end of it. And then she's got... God, this looks so terrible. Oh, jeez. Alright, what do we want to do next? So it's all kind of... So there's a triangle type of thing going on. So like right above her eye, up this way, and then like right around here. She's got like from her eye, supposed to cut off part of her eyebrow. It kind of comes to a point, as bad as this looks right now. And then this is all purple. God, this is terrible. We're just gonna go with it, folks. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna fake it with the worst of them. Okay. Oh my god. You know what I think? I mean, like... I'm glad you think that, Luigi. I'm glad... Oh god, no. Because her head isn't tall enough. Her head's not tall enough. Oh god, yeah, this is now I'm realizing how bad this is. Oh god. It's become very apparent how badly I ruined her head. Cause like this needs to like come up a little bit more than it does. Yeah, this should be like a little bit. Oh my god. This is funny. Yeah, it should be a little bit higher. Now again, too, it's gonna look a little nuts because I can't shade things. Which also ruins everything to some degree, but oh, you know what? And they gave her like here. Why is there like a chunk at the top missing? Like legit, there's like a V shape. Now that like I'm looking really close, that's too deep. That shouldn't be that deep. Oh shit, it's the wrong color. Shoot, it's the wrong color. All right, I can fix this. I can fix this. I don't know why, but she's got like this white spot up here on her head. Like you can barely, which mode do I have this on? Yeah, like if you look, she's got like white up here and at least it looks like that. It might just be shading, but it looks kind of white. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that white. I'm gonna leave that white. I don't care. Somebody complains about me, like, you know what? Like their artist made it that way, okay? I'm just keeping it accurate to the source material, man. Alright. But yeah, she's got like that little... I think perhaps maybe I need to make this less pronounced. Yeah, that looks a little bit... Okay, that looks better. That looks better. See, like there's a lot of like really fine dark lines here, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do those eventually. I have an idea. It's just gonna be a huge pain in the you-know-what. Cause like, she's got to kind of make her hair look like hair, right? She's got, oh my god, I have to read. She's got like these kind of like really fine details to make these parts stick out. And since I can't use different shades, I'm gonna have to draw in these little tiny indications to make it not look like it's all one thing. That's the purple hair dot from... That's the purple hair idiot from Last Jedi? What? What are you talking about, Wesker? Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, if you know what the character's name is, I'll look them up, but I'm not really much of a Star Wars person. Not into soap operas, man. Space or otherwise. Who's messaging me? I made 1.8. Heck yeah, dude. What is... okay, what was I doing? Her face still isn't right. It should be skinnier than it is. I gave her a fat face. She's had way too many lab potatoes. She put on a little bit of weight, guys. We'll try not to judge her too hard, but you know, she kind of, you know, she's getting a little thick. She's getting a little thick. Some people like that though. They like them thick, you know. So it's not, you know, it might not necessarily be the worst thing depending on who. Okay, so we've got that triangle to, like, around here. It kind of curves down, shaves off part of her eyebrow, and it's kind of like, oh, that's too no, it's too wide, my guy. It's too wide. Is it still on white? Yes, it is. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. It, like, kind of comes down to a tip right above her eye. This is so bad. Oh. I'm committing like a war crime by drawing this. I'm gonna have the UN Security Council go after me. That's too, like, it should be more curved. Alright, let's redraw that. Alright, let's try... Because it starts up here and it drops down, and then, like, it goes here, and then it's like... See, her face isn't drawn right, so things aren't lining up properly. I have to actually kind of, like, bullshit this to make it work. So I do. I come from a land down under, where I destroyed part of her hair. Come on. It's supposed to, like, come to a point, but, like... I don't know, I don't like it, but, like, it's a little bit thicker than it should be, too, but she's gonna have a... Because it comes down, like, right... Ugh. What if I... What if I do that? Oop. I mean, that's close. You know what? We're gonna call it close enough, folks. What's the per... Oh, wait, no. Alright, let's see. Let's see what Eddie says now. Does she still think it's her? What do you think, Eddie? It's not you, Eddie. Sliver, why? Oh, Eddie, you still think this is you. It's not even close to being you. You silly cat girl. Should just drawn her head at this point. Oh my god. And actually, her neck should have been slanted a little bit more. We'll mess with her neck later. We'll play with her neck later. Okay, so... Okay. I'm gonna do a couple of things real quick. That's not quite right. Hold on. It's not gonna actually look like this when I'm done with it, but alright, so at the top part, because that, like, it, like, does one of these things. But it's not gonna, I'm not gonna leave it thick like that. It's supposed to be like a tiny, like, indication. Oh, dang it! I didn't mean to click there. Oh shoot, wrong color. I'm so good at this, guys. Dude, they're all gonna come to me for their AI2U art. They're gonna be like, can you draw me a crappy Microsoft Paint? I don't know, like, it doesn't look too good though if I do that. Cause it's like, I don't know if I can make that work. To, like, show the layering properly. Like, I'd have to make that so thin. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. The heck is that loud noise? Oh, somebody's mowing their yard. It's one nice thing about winter coming. There won't be much yard mowing left. Alright, I mean, like, that's kinda how it is. Except this is not quite right. We'll just... It does kind of, like, do a... There's just so many fine lines. Dude, this is terrible. Oh my god. Alright, anyway. Anyway. And then this I need to shave down to almost nothing. That's the problem. I'm gonna have to take a break here soon. My wrist is just freaking killing me. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. And maybe turn some lights on. It's getting dark. Alright. Right, I'm back. Alright. This is so bad. Oh, every time I look at the actual, like, version of her in the game and I look at this, I'm like, ugh. Alright. Where were we? You know, I'm gonna actually drop this down a little bit. Oh, this actually... Maybe it should be lower. Oh, you know what? This is actually kind of nice. Alright. Good chair adjustment matters a lot, folks. Excuse me. It's kind of a shame, though, I'm not going to get to draw, like, the bottom part with all the stars and stuff. Because to me, that's, like, actually one of the cooler parts of her costume. Anyway. Actually, there should be... Oh, you know what? I just realized something else. Looking at this picture, there should be like a... She should have some like... Oh, that looks like hell. Okay, so... I think I just ruined her eye. I think I just effed her eye up, folks. Oh, just kidding, I fixed it. That's the power of pine saw, honey. I don't know if anybody ever remembers those commercials, but... That's the power of pine saw. I know Beard likes doing all the commercial stuff. Maybe that's what he should do. Forget OxyClean, we got the power of pine saw. Alright, so... This actually should probably be out a little bit further. Oh, that's like not shaped properly at all. That should be coming down to a point. Alright, let's... I know I'm gonna end up redrawing her eye again, it's fine. Yeah, because it's not like... It's not coming to a point like it should... Oh, shoot! Wrong color! Alright, this is bothering me. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. But I got rid of all the... Oh my god. This needs to be white. You gotta, like... You gotta have those white parts. Alright, whatever. That's close enough. She's got, like, a little bit of eye there, at least. Maybe a little bit more than she should have. Should be a little bit sharper, too, but I'm just gonna leave that. What was I doing? Okay. Oh, I got rid of the line there. Well, whatever. It's not a big deal. Oh, this is so bad. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, oh god, this is terrible. Alright, so... I mean, like, I don't know how I even make layering work with this at all. Like, honest, I do not know. Oh, well, I deleted that line completely. I need my line. I like doing lines, folks. Oh. Especially in their purple lines. Okay, I could do that. I mean, that's like an indication that it's not... Nah, it needs to go all the... Gosh... Can I get purple? Okay, that's good enough. No, I mean, yeah. You know what? That's you know, I can live with that. I don't want to like ruin it too much. Okay, so we got like her little side things on her head. Yeah, because for me to actually... The hair is gonna be so bad. I should have drawn somebody else. Alright, that's fine. Actually, I don't even have all of her... Well... Again, this is kind of, like, botched quite a bit. Because, like... She has down here... a little bit of a line that goes... down here... Yeah, let's just get rid of that line I drew. Yeah, that's freaking amazing. It's like I'm good at this. Actually, it shouldn't even be. It shouldn't be at that angle. That's not right. It's like straight down. It's like straight. I'm so glad that I wasn't actually drawing there, because that would have been bad. Yeah, she's got like kind of this thing here. And then she has a blade of hair that, like, kind of... This is so bad. This is so bad. You know what? Actually, now that I think about this, I'm putting this in the wrong spot. Yeah, no, I'm putting this totally in the wrong place. Because that's not for... You know, I probably should just draw it in and then do the lines. Let's do what we got so far. So I got kind of some of this. This is so bad. I don't even know. Wish we had paint minigame in Atrium so you could show Estelle this masterpiece. It's a piece of something. It's a piece of something. All right, let's see here. Maybe I can just gaslight people into thinking that it's good art. Like, what do you mean this isn't good? This is like... This is amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody with two brain cells to rub together would say this wasn't perfect. I mean, look at the detail. The proportions. Well, you know, it's just like they apparently are going to say now in the server. As long as, well, actually, we don't even get to draw that part, so we don't even get to. You know what would be really funny, Luigi? You know what would be really funny, only in terms of the server. If like somebody drew all the girls and made them like flat, make them flat as a board. I bet that would tick off a certain person. That would be pretty funny. Might not tick him off, but I'm sure he would have some problems with it. Oh, it takes all kinds, though. It takes all kinds, folks. But you know, that doesn't mean that I can't poke fun at them sometimes. Oh, I like that. Okay, there. Her head's still lopsided, doesn't matter. Alright. For all the juicy lake Shadow, why do you make that sound like that's gonna be something dirty? The only way that could have been worse is if like she put like a water emoji next to it, and then that would really be sus. Oh god. Anyway, no, I did not program her to be like that. I raised her better than that. I programmed you better than that. A little bit lumpy. Like, this isn't supposed to be that thick. That looks a little bit better. Okay, we're doing some corrections here. We're doing some corrections here. And then, like, right around here, she's got this blade of hair that just kind of like, whee! And the bottom part comes out like the middle, and it's like, whee! I like how uneven that is. Yay, I can't, like, move my body the way I want it to. That is one thing. I need to work on, like, my coordination. It used to be really good. And in some ways it is, and in others it's not. And I'm not sure quite what's wrong with me. Like, even sometimes typing, I have some issues. Sucks. Anyway, oh no, I gave her hair a cancerous lump. We're gonna have to surgically remove that, Estelle. There you go. Look at that. Good as new. Maybe. Oh, that's too deep. We can't cut her hair quite like that. At least I don't have to draw her entire hair, because that part, like, where it curls up and everything, that's kind of off the screen. That would be pretty funny. Why is he so flat? I can see that. That's more entertaining than it really should be. And I don't know why. Okay, so she's got like this blade of hair that's all like... That might be too fat, honestly. We can redraw that, but it might be too fat. A little too chonkalicious. But we can adjust that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely way too thick. So let's... Okay, that's too thin now. Have the opposite problem. Dude, it's so hard to draw on this. I don't know. It takes a lot of patience to make anything look halfway decent. The other thing too is this should be gradually getting to a point, and it's not doing that. So I'm just gonna delete most of that. And like right around here is actually where it should be. Oh, look at that. I think that, I don't know, that might be too thick. My wish for a paint bucket tool. Okay. Yeah, that's just way too dang thick, dude. Oh my god, I just thought of something. Oh, I just thought of some. Oh, that would be great. Oh, I just thought of something else that would be really effed up but funny as a joke. And then you give her a shirt. So like you draw them like I was saying, right? They're flat, and then you make them wear a shirt that says "Flat Justice." Oh my god, I fell asleep. Well, I mean, this is kind of it's my soothing voice that puts you to sleep. That's what it is, folks. This is practically an ASMR stream. I wish my voice was that relaxing, but that's pretty funny. Either way. Obviously, you needed the rest. Okay, so she's got out of here. Maybe we can kind of cheat and get away with some of this stuff. So around... Oh god, yeah, this is way off. But I think I can make this work. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do... Yeah, I was thinking it's gotta be pretty late for you, dude. I hope you don't have like work or something you gotta get up for tomorrow morning, because that would kind of suck, my guy. Wait, PM or... Wait, it's... Hold on. Wait, oh yeah, that's right, because you're there... Oh yeah, it would be... Yeah, that's right, it would be early afternoon. Hold on, no. It's gotta be AM, right? It wouldn't... Is it PM? Like it's afternoon for you? It's not... Well, it'd be afternoon either way, but... I would have thought it'd be night for you. Like... like 015. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Also, she's got like another like she's got like another blade of hair. It's coming down. This is like gonna be so. It's gonna be about the same thickness. Got all kinds of shapes and thicknesses. Some of them hum like a barbershop quartet. Oh my god, I made myself laugh. I better not sing any more of that song. Now that I think about it, I don't think that would go over well here on this platform. Everybody sing. It's a classic, that's for sure. Usually end at AM for me, but I tend to watch them to the end. Well, hey, I'm glad that you find them entertaining. You're in the top 0.0001% of humanity. All right. Actually, like all of her hair in the background, kinda. I gotta think about this. You know what? I actually do need to think about this, because, like, in the back here, this should all be pink. Oh, I just thought about that. Like, I totally... Oh, yeah, this should all be pink. Because this is all her... This is like... Okay. Oh my god, I don't want to fill all this in. I kind of wish I didn't draw that hair now. You know, I could just get rid of it, though. This is all pink here, too. Well, it's not pink, it's a lighter purple. We're going to substitute light purple for pink. Some double-ended, some are soft and some are hard. All they say, do, let's fill that goes like... Actually, that's probably over further than it should. I'm gonna have to redraw some of this, I think. I don't know why I totally just bounced that. Yeah. Because I need to do that. This is not quite as thick here. I don't know, trying to build up my escape count, but I still get frozen when I get hugged in certain locations. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, Wesker, I know you played AI2U there quite a bit last night. I was surprised. I'm glad you're enjoying the game, though. It is fun. It's a very different type of game. I certainly don't normally play, like... You know what? I should probably redraw the hair in general. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Yeah, I think... Yeah, we're gonna... Sorry, Estelle, we're gonna cut your hair off now. Temporarily. Alright. I should put in the pink first, and then, you know, she's gotta have some of this here. So her shoulder didn't quite go out as far as it probably should have on this side. You know, let's fix that right. Well, no, looks about, I don't know. The pink goes past this. Yeah, her shoulders are actually a bit wider than I made them. But, I'm not sure. We'll do like a, yeah, because it should be like, you know, well, I mean, it's not going to be exactly like how she is. We'll just reposition her body a bit. Why am I not using... Wait, is that pink? Oh, God, it's so, like... The pink looks like white. That was, like, throwing me off. I'm like, why is it using white? But, no, it's just... It makes it look white because of what it's around. Oh, my God. That or my eyes are just finally shot after staring at this screen. Ooh. She should have a bald spot. I mean, she doesn't have a bald spot. It's just the way that the lighting is, I believe. She's a hologram. She's all about lighting. Didn't expect to be back here witnessing the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa, that's the Mona Estelle. The Mona Estelle Lisa. There we go. That's what we'll name it. The Mona Estelle Lisa. Oh, God. So we got the pink coloring in. You know, she needs some pink. Oh, gee, thanks. At least she's not like, that's me, isn't it? So it looks like something else enough that she's not thinking that it's her. So I suppose that's progress. She have a bald spot. What? Oh yeah, I already read that. Oops. All right, so I gotta redraw this point a little bit. Okay. Okay. Actually, that's supposed to go down to, like, here. So it is. I didn't make her hair long enough. Well, it's... I mean, like... That's close-ish. The music drowned it out for... Oh, you know what? Oh my god, dude. I've got so many people messaging me. Why are... Dude. This guy's like trying to invite me to a Discord call. Like, bro, I'm streaming. What are you doing? I'm busy, don't you know? Maybe I'll turn down the music ever so slightly. Actually, how do I even do that? You know what? I'll have to do it through OBS. I don't want it to be too low, though. But this track is just a little more energetic than I really want anyway. Hold on. I can't concentrate with that one. It's a good one, but we'll do that. Oh my god. Alright. Well, if the music's too loud, I wanted to turn down the music in there. The game menu, it's not gonna matter because I'm pretty sure, yeah, her voice is on max. I can't turn her up anymore. The music is not actually the in-game music playing. It's the it's in a player. I'm just playing the video game music because I have the soundtrack. Oh my. Okay, where's my reference art? All right. I really wish I didn't make her face so fat. Like, that's throwing us off a bit. Ugh. Anyway, it's what it is. I can't draw a freaking oval with a mouse. Anyway, so we got her hair here. That's kind of cool. We got that. We got that. I mean, we're slowly getting there, folks. Just slowly getting there. She should technically have, like, oh god. I'm probably gonna ruin this, but you know, we're gonna go with that, because she does kind of have that ring around there. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. I can't help but laugh at it. Oh god. Anyway, and there's like, yeah, this is like so lopsided because her head isn't shaped right. Oh boy. Anyway, actually, I think what I could do to enhance this a little bit is, I think that's too high. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I'm playing the OST for the game. I like the soundtrack for the game, so I bought it. And usually I usually do that anyway, but it's just easier because if I alt tab out, as you know, Wesker, it like pauses everything and it'd stop playing the music. And also, I don't want her to listen as much as the level 1 music is really pretty good. You know, hearing it over and over again at like after a while, like it just gets a little grating. So I wanted to like make it switch up a little bit, especially if I'm gonna spend a couple hours working on this thing and we're just listening to that over and over. They did. Oh, you know what? I didn't put that in here. I really like the dodgeball music. Because I need to... Thanks for reminding me, Luigi. Maybe I can add that to this. Hold on. Because I copied the stuff out of there. Totally forgot. Yeah, minigame 8-bit. I don't know what it is. There's something about that music. Like, it kind of sounds nostalgic. Like, I don't know if it's similar to something else or what. Like, it kind of, I don't know, it definitely kind of sounds like Kind of like a back in the day kind of track. Alright, let me restart this. Now let's... Now, let me... Oh gosh darn it. There we go, yeah! Oh yeah, Wesker broke the maze when he streamed it last night. The ghost was like stuck in a corner and kept like despawning itself as soon as it spawned. But he turned off the portal so he couldn't like do anything. Nah, Boom, you're right. It's it's definitely like if it's late and I'm tired, I have a rough time. And because of like road noise and stuff, when I make my videos, unless it's like a clip from a stream, I'm usually working kind of later in the evening, trying to get something that might make a decent clip to upload to YouTube. And sometimes it's a struggle because that shit puts me to sleep. I remember like one of the people in the server said they listen to the music if they want to fall asleep. Like, they actually said they do that. Like, they listen to that music to, like, help them go to bed. I can also change to something else here in a bit. I could put some Ron Jelinas in. That's kind of chill music, but it's not quite, like, go to sleep chill. And also, like, I'm using, actually, so I'm using DT990 Pros, the 250 ohm version, and most people probably wouldn't want to wear headphones like this because they're flat, but because they're flat, I'm actually able to hear a lot of the detail in the music because everything in the soundstage comes through fairly evenly. So, like, when I listen to this music, I can hear, like, the little da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, like, kind of in that, too. It's like, there's you know, some of the lesser, I don't know, easy to hear details in the music come through, and some of them, like, but the cabin one definitely has some of that. I'm definitely not gifted to fall asleep early. Like, I'll get drowsy and stuff, but I don't necessarily fall asleep. I am... It sucks. It sucks. It takes quite a bit for me to fall asleep. Like, some people try... Like, I know some folks were like, oh yeah, try, like, ASMR or something. And I'm immune to it. I'm actually immune to ASMR. Like, I don't get, like, whatever feeling people get. I don't get relaxed from it. It just doesn't affect me for the most part. So I can't do that. I've tried melatonin, which actually, you shouldn't take melatonin too often because your body will apparently quit producing it as much if you supplement it. So you kind of ruin yourself that way, I guess. But melatonin doesn't help me either. Like, it'll kind of like, I'll get a headache from it. And that's about it. That's about it. Like, it sucks. I just don't, like, it's very hard for me to sleep. And for me, I used to, that shit worked like a pan straight to, it works like a pan straight to the head. I wonder if that would work for me. I just gotta, like, beat myself. I got some iron skillets in the kitchen. I bet if I hit myself hard enough. Better not do that, though. Better not do that. It'd be like old Looney Tunes thing. You know what? It'd be like Me-Side when Crazy Mita has you in the corner there. You're like down on the floor, and she gets out the baseball bat and just whacks you in the side of the head. You are out like a light. All right, what was I'm getting myself all distracted here. All right, so Let's actually make some progress on this. Nissan is such a good game. I really do enjoy it. Okay, so there's just so much detail in her freaking hair. So there's like some yellow stuff. She's got like a star. You should see like the faintest indication. There we go. Tell you what. Let's we'll switch give me a sec. I don't need to watch my own stream on YouTube. By the way, very happy to announce I've got, we're over 400 subscribers strong on the YouTube channel. Pretty awesome. I appreciate every single one of them. And yeah, I don't know. We're growing really, really slowly, but at least we're growing. And I've had so much more luck on YouTube than I have on Twitch. Like, Twitch is essentially dead. No, I don't know. Twitch is so weird anyway. But let's do... Okay. Let me do my OBS magic real quick, folks. Let's do some... Where is it? There we go. Something to wake up. But still more uploads than followers, just straight up evil, get it? Well, I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of tough to make it, I don't really have the voice for it. I don't quite have the presentation, I would argue, down realistically. Like, I'd have to improve some stuff. It would help if I was like an e-girl, but I'm not one of those, unfortunately. Or, if I was making content that was like, making out with like a fake ear or something, okay? Like doing the AS. So actually, I got a funny story about that. So before I even knew what ASMR was, there was a woman I was talking to at work, and I was doing remote support at the time, and she was like telling me she was listening to ASMR while I was like working on her computer or something. And I'm like, okay, like I don't know what that is. And she's like, oh, you never heard of it? And I'm like, nah, let me look it up real quick. And like the first thing that popped up was like some chick licking this like, it looked like two ears, and she was like licking one of them. And I'm like, oh, is this like people licking fake ears? And she like paused for a second. She sounded like super embarrassed. She's like, well, I guess some people are into that kind of ASMR. I'm like, okay. Licking ears, fake ears, all right. And then there's like people eating, and I'm like, what the what is this? Eventually I looked into it a little bit more. And then, like, it was a bunch of chicks, like, showing as much cleavage as possible, like, whispering into the mic. And I'm like, oh, so this is like that. Okay. Eventually, I found out some of the stuff isn't like that. It's just most of it is. So, but those channels, they get, like, so many views on their videos. Like, even the brand new channels. Because, like, I studied it for a little bit. I was kind of curious. And that's when I found out, like, oh, I'm immune to this. Like, it doesn't actually even affect me like it does other people. So, I don't know. But I keep getting myself all sidetracked. All right, so we got that. We got that. I need. So she's got like. There should be like a purple. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on, muscles in my hand. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. I think I'll need to crack a Red Bull. It'd be like if you have like a virtual keyboard on your face. It wouldn't be something though if you woke up and it actually worked. Like you just start pressing the buttons on your face that are indented there, and it's actually typing on your computer. That'd be crazy. The things we think about on this channel, you know. The things that really matter in life. Okay, so where about I shouldn't have used such a huge Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have made that quite that thick. Let's unthickerize that. Because that just looked super wrong. Actually, I could have cheated and like got rid of some of her shoulder by putting her hair over it. But her hair is kind of to the back, and I'm not really sure her hair actually... Does Estelle's hair actually have physics? I don't think it does. I think her hair is just like kind of like... It's the way that it is. That'd be kind of convenient though. You wouldn't have to like really do anything with it. Red Bull. Just make sure that you don't fly off. I heard it might give you wings. All right, let's see. So we have some hair stuff going on here. That's kind of neat. You know, let's just like, just for the sake of doing it. Let's get that. All right. This should not be pink anymore. Okay. Excuse me, folks. I don't know why, I've just had like a dry cough lately. I think it's just the weather. The seasons. Man. Alright, let's see here. So I could just make this all white. And that might be easier. It might be easier just to make the rest of this down below white. And then just fill in things. You know what? But I gotta keep... Problem is I gotta keep a little bit of dark here. So her face doesn't melt into her torso. That would not be good for Estelle. What a fun fact. In my country, there's an energy drink called Satan. What? Wow. I can't imagine seeing anything like that in the US here. Freaking base, dude. What the heck? Oh my god. You know what? I could leave that as is for now. We might want those lines. Oh no! I messed up her hair. Oh, that's the wrong color. Come on. I found in the store, dad laughing with my friend. I bet. I know China has some really interesting products too. They don't, you know, they don't concern themselves with certain things. I don't know. Some folks are like super uptight about things. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. People are interesting. Actually, her chin's supposed to be more pointed, based on what I'm seeing here. You know, let's redo her. Gosh darn it! Let's just fix that now.
I know we wanna go away from here.
From here.
Show you where's the place we're looking for.
Oh, that's a crooked AF chin.
Wanna go away from here.
I just realized.
So follow me to escape.
Let's do like her chin's got a point here. That doesn't look terrible. Still a little bit thicker than it needs to be. We'll leave that like that. There's a little indication of something there. I keep wanting to like go hit Control S to save it, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. Oh. Dude, how bad would that be if I just had a power outage right now? Oh, I can't use that pink here. Oh, I can't use the pink here because it'll blend in with the hair. Son of a gun. Well, that's so bad. Well, okay, I could. Okay, we gotta do some like actual work here. All right, maybe this song will put you to sleep. I don't, I don't know. Hopefully not. Oh, don't delete the whole line. Come on. No thanks, don't make me sleep. Like I said, some of his stuff is really chill. Okay, we'll do that just so we can. There's supposed to be. Actually, that's too much. That's too much pink. She needs to be pink, but not that pink. All right. So then, it's supposed to be. We'll give her a little bit more. Making money. But yeah, Ron Jelinas, the guy we're listening to right now, a lot of his stuff is like royalty-free stuff. Seems like a pretty cool dude. I don't know if I have his links down below. Now that I think about it, I should if I don't. Oh my gosh. There's like... Because everything's white. Oh no, I don't want to do that. That's too close. You know what? We can make it work. We'll make it work. I'm holding on life support. We need to get this guy something a little bit more energetic. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's see. Oh, show. You know, I don't think any of this stuff's gonna help. Maybe that one? I don't know. I don't really have any, like, not super duper put me to sleep stuff, I guess. No, I got rid of too much of the line. Ah! Okay, so she's got like... Alright, that one's a little bit more. I don't know what to tell you. You're kind of... If you're tired, you're kind of doomed here. But yeah, this is like... What if I should have just put this under art stream? I mean, technically it could be either one, but it is AI2U. Alright, so... So she's got like this pink strip. Actually, I think I made that too curved. Oh my gosh, dude. And then she's got like a pink pixel thing, right? Can we get the right size? You know what? Close enough. And it's like right here. And then we got like a yellow ball thing right here. And it comes up a little bit around like here. This is so crooked. Oh. Doom Eternal OST. I don't know if that really fits with doing art. Let me find... Hold on. I guess we could do video game music. Alright, give me a sec. Alright, let's see. I don't know. Doom's not really my... Let me think. Oh, you know what? I know what we'll do. One of the best songs, or one best games ever made. At least as far as RPGs go. At least in my very biased opinion. I don't know if this really fits the vibe or not, but you know what? We could do it. Definitely. I know JP would probably be okay with me using their lo-fi, but yeah, that's a little bit too relaxing. Alright, so let me bring back up my reference. Yeah, the shape of the head really is what's throwing me off here. It should be like a little bit skinnier on the left than it is. You know what? Only so much I can do drawing this with a mouse. And no real tools. Okay, so we've got this pink thing, and then there's like a purple Is that pink or is that purple? I should probably make that pink. Yeah, I think I'll make that pink. There's like a little, and there's some black there too. All right, what we'll do. This one's probably not gonna help either. Everything's relaxing. I'm sorry, man. I tried. I don't know if any of you folks have ever had the opportunity to play a really old RPG. It was on the PlayStation 1 called Legend of Dragoon. I think it was you know what? I'm gonna have to move this out. This isn't right. Not going to say it was perfect. But I thought it was pretty darn good. And at the time, I think it had one of the better combat systems of pretty much any game. Alright, and we got some... Alright, the pink is on this end of things. And also, artistically, like, the game, looking at it, in my opinion, it looked like a PlayStation 2 game, not a PlayStation 1 game. And that's, like, with scaled-down graphics. There's an effort... Shoot, it's been so long since I've talked to those folks. I left the server because of weird drama stuff that was going on, but... I'm trying to think who the head... developer, if you will, or at least leader of the project. Gosh darn, I can't think of it. He has a Ko-Fi thing on their website, but they're working on kind of upscaling the graphics for the entire game. And they're also making it like so there's like a cheat menu and you can mod it and do all kinds of crazy stuff. Adding the difficulty from the Japanese version of the game because it was actually a lot harder than it was when they released it in the US, and some other stuff. But it's if you look up Legend of Dragoon Severed Chains, it comes up. Like I said, like that server's kind of prone to weird drama stuff sometimes. Unfortunately, if you have a community big enough, that's gonna happen. For the most part, I think like their community manager is fairly level-headed. I didn't personally have an issue with him. It was just some of the other folks and things that were going on in there. I was just like, yeah, you guys are kind of ruinous for me, so I'm out. You know, people are gonna be people no matter where you are. It just is what it is, folks. Takes all kinds. But no, definitely, I think it's a game worth checking out, and I think that project's worth checking out, like 100%. Two people actually worked on the... This looks too big. Worked on the... Actually, there's more pink there than there should be. There shouldn't be so much pink. It's almost like it's a little, like, sliver type. But two people worked on the soundtrack, and they actually never met each other or anything. I don't even think they talked during the course of the project, and somehow the soundtrack didn't end up being super disjointed, which is actually amazing. You know, it's not like Sonic Superstars where you can tell, hey, T. Lopes did this, and the other guy's name is Japanese, and I can never remember it, did this other thing. So... it sounds like two different people made it. Like, it actually really worked out together. I think it's one of the better OSTs out there. Let's see. No, I don't want that. Gosh darn it. That's my other instance. Oh my god. Alright. That's so depressing seeing that. Oh my gosh. Where's my... There it is. My reference image, which this looks nothing like. Alright, so... Yeah, because her head should be a little bit flatter, too, on top. We might adjust... You know what? Maybe I'll just adjust that right now. Because it isn't, like, pointed like that. Granted, it shouldn't be that flat either. Gradual slope. Nagatsuba Nintendo. You know, that doesn't look quite... It should be more like... There we go! Alright, we got it, even though... Actually, it shouldn't even be that big. We'll leave it like that. Is that thing on the neck a color or what? It's like the color of her bodysuit. So if, like, we look at the... If we look at the screenshot I took of her, this is a bodysuit. Like, this whole thing, I guess, is like one piece, even though it looks like it would probably be more than one piece. But she even refers to it as a bodysuit, and I guess the gloves are part of it too. Like, this whole thing's connected, which is kind of crazy. It's also why I think her hands look so big, because, like, she's wearing gloves. These aren't her arms, these are her gloves, and this is like, you know. Anyway, yeah, so, like, she's got this part, but this is like the neck of her bodysuit. She's got such a complex outfit. Like, she is hard to draw. Like I said, when I posted on my YouTube channel. You know, let me look. Let me see if I can find it. It's kind of embarrassing to look at, but let's see if I can find the post for the... Oh god, it's gonna be forever ago. I post a lot. That's the other thing too. I never know how much I should post on the YouTube channel. I like kind of communicating to people what I'm doing and plan to do, but I also don't want to spam people and tick them the heck off. So, like, I'm not always sure. Okay, so this was terrible. It wasn't completely finished either. But this was the thing I did for the barbecue thing, and of course it's small, so you can't see the whole thing. But this was 3 months ago. This is the only, like, one of these I ever did, and probably the only one I'm ever going to do, just because, like, there's folks on there that are just, they're so good, they super outshine everyone else, and, I don't know. It looks bad. I hated the eyes. These eyes were, like, soulless. Eddie looks like she's seen some shit. I should have just made them bigger. Like, I should have made them more anime-ish and bigger. And I was gonna go back and redo them, and I just decided not to. But I liked... These were, like, normal meat skewers. I made them hearts, like the hearts in a jar from the game. And, I gave her, like, blue cheese. That's, like, normal. That's, like, butter, I think. And some other stuff. It's okay. I mean, again, I'm not an artist. This is, like, the only piece of art I've worked on in the last, like... forever. You know, whatever. It is what it is. I can't make it bigger. That sucks. Well, anyway, Estelle's... What I wanted to do is zoom in on this. So, I didn't even... Because I think there should be more going on there, technically. Yeah, so I didn't even do this bottom part of her. Because I never finished it. Completely. But... Like, the amount of detail, I changed some color stuff. I tried to shade it as well as I can. I'm not very great at it. But I tried to have shading in there. These stars and everything, like, a lot of this stuff, even this was such a pain in the butt to do. And then, like, I have the lines here. But this is her comet, outfit. So it is. And it has a lot of detail and things, and like I said, this isn't even what I would it's technically not finished, but I just kind of got tired of working on it. Dude, this took me a few hours to do. In all honesty, it took a lot of that though was me trying to figure out. I used GIMP to try to help me do this, so I at least was using a proper image editing tool. But yeah, I streamed it. I think I took them down because I was embarrassed by this. But yeah, I did a couple of art streams. It was kind of fun. People were interested in it. It's one reason why I thought about maybe doing an AI2U art stream. But that one took me a while. There was one other thing I did, which is forever ago. I really want to do more with Shadow. I want her to be able to interact with the chat more. I try to be a jack of all trades, definitely not a master of any of them. Oh, this is before that. Oh yeah, somebody's birthday. Back then. Good old Toaster Acid, cool dude. Oh yeah, and then this is something somebody made for me to thank me for streaming their game. I was terrible. I think they had a cool idea for a game, but I'm terrible at coming up with a story. Like, right there. Like, I am not fast on my feet when it comes to coming up with a story. Oh, I've been playing AI2U for a long time. Now, part of that, too, is I make content for it, obviously. Was this the... Oh, yeah, this was Eddie's birthday. That was an AI thing. I did... Oh, that was kind of fun right there. Eddie got a little too close to me, and I got to see her insides. There is the 200 subscriber mark. That was a cool time. Oh, this is the... Oh, here we go. So this is something I drew in game, using the thing. I decided I was gonna, because I do Sonic stuff. I like Sonic a lot, like the old school Sonic. And so I decided to draw Tails, and I put him in Green Hill Zone for whatever reason. So I drew that. That one took me a while too, but I got that done in a stream. I was actually pretty quick to draw that. But Tails is kind of simple to draw. So that kind of helped. It did take me a couple, like I did like erase everything and start over a couple of times, but I was kind of happy with this, in all honesty. I mean, considering I drew it in this not art program, I'd say that was okay. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Well, I guess I don't really do art stuff, and I think part of it too is I'm not good at it, but also I'm so anal when it comes to detail and stuff that, like, I'm just never happy with anything. So even if other people think it looks like fairly decent, I'm like, this thing sucks so hard. I hate it. It's like, I don't even want to look at it. That's probably a me problem more than anything, though. But it is what it is. Okay, so next we gotta get Estelle finished here. We've been working on this for, well, I don't know how long, but we've been working on this for a while. So she's got like her little, there's like a little thing up here, and then this comes down a bit. You know what? We'll make this come down here. We're just not gonna draw her chesticles, because I don't think we really have room to even like do those anyway. Ooh, some battle music. There we go. So there would be like a little thing around her neck here, and then this will kind of go. No, straight line, straight line. There we go. Oh, best viewers, hell yeah! This is the other thing that's awesome about Twitch. Everybody watches me as a bot. It doesn't surprise me. It's been 3 hours. My wrist is telling me it's been 3 hours. Another reason why I don't do art too much too, I have really bad repetitive stress injury, and then I have some other stuff too that like messes with my my nerves. So like doing stuff like this too long is kind of painful sometimes. not to be like, wham, what was me or anything like that. It is what it is. It's been like that for a long time. It's my own fault too. I used to be a very hardcore competitive gamer. I used to do like, before it got big and we had like MLG and all that other crap, I used to do like shooter tournaments and things. And you know what? The amount of wear and tear I inflicted upon myself, kind of doing that for several years, yeah, it messed me up a little bit. It's not nearly as bad as it used to be, but it's one of those things that, like, it gets better, but it probably will never be fully healed. But it's not really that debilitating, in my opinion. Alright, well, this is gonna put you to sleep. This is literally a lullaby from the game. It's the one... Okay, we have like a... That wasn't very straight at all. That also kinda... Let's redo that. I like this one. I like the little, like, the kind of music box kind of thing it has to it. I don't know, maybe... I always want to, like, go back and play through Legend of Dragoon again, but I don't know if everybody would appreciate the game or not, and I don't want to play something people might not like, especially since that's a long haul. That game is actually 4 CDs long. Like, it is not a short game by any means. You know, the writing maybe could have been better. I think part of that is translational. That was kind of early days of gaming and everything too, but I don't know. That game is definitely one of my favorites. I remember watching this thing. This guy was talking about, like, years later, how much he loved Legend of Dragoon. It was kind of important to him because of his childhood. He didn't have, like, the greatest, like, home life or anything, you know, and, like, one of the few things that he kind of had to, I guess, kind of escape, at least a little bit mentally, was actually playing Legend of Dragoon. And he went back years later to check out his house, and, like, it was, of course, old. It was abandoned, I think. Some of his stuff was still there from, like, back in the day. It was interesting. But that's the thing, like, some of these video games, like, you know, a lot of people play them and they're like, yeah, whatever, that was cool. And for other people, like, you know, a game might actually kind of define their childhood. It might be the one thing about their childhood that they actually care to even remember. It's crazy to think about, you know? Okay, then we got, like, this little, like, chevron type. That's stuff. Let's redo. Here's my redo button. You know what? Actually, I see my problem. This is supposed to be the tip of it. Gosh darn it, that's too much. We have too much of a slant there. Yeah, we'll just make all this mellow yellow here. Well, I mean, that's kind of how art really works. Like, if you watch, like, time lapses or, you know, anything like that, like, it's not usually gonna start out looking all that great, and then it slowly starts to come together a lot of times. Although I suppose maybe some more talented folks can like get to that point a little bit easier, you know. But again, I'm no artist, so like you guys are stuck with what you got. All right, so that looks okay. So now we've got some stars. Obviously, I can't draw tiny stars. Right? Not with what I got here. So we're just gonna put dots. Kind of like we did with the sky. There's like there's one over here. There's like a... Maybe that's too busy. I mean, you might be the only one left. We've been going for a while. You know. Okay, so let me think if there's... Oh, there is a minor detail that's missing here. There should be like a little purple line. Okay, it's not that deep. It like goes down into that, but then we're gonna have to get rid of some of it because it's not that thick. I should have made that off center, but whatever, that's close enough. Just listening. Hey, whatever works. Dude, what is this? Bro, just like... I got people I've like helped teach Tarkov to, and they keep messaging me like, "Hey, look what I did!" And like, that's nice and all, but I can't really talk right now. I'm streaming, trying to pretend I know how to draw things. Come on. Let's see here. So now we gotta like kind of correct some of this hair stuff, right? We gotta make it look like there's So but yeah, I get like super caught up on detail. Probably one of the best things I ever did is like back when I was in school, we had to draw like different like kind of gradient patterns and stuff, and like I turned it in and the guy's like, it looks like you just photocopied it. It's like, I know you didn't, but it looks exactly like the picture. Again, I get a little too anal about stuff until I burn out, and I'm just like, you know what, F it. It's good enough. Because sometimes you just get that point. You just gotta say, you know what, close enough, I did what I could. I'm not driving myself crazy. Oh, you know what, this is actually supposed to go up here. A little bit. It just sucks that I don't have a more thin pixel size for this. So I can put these little lines, because the lines kind of indicate certain things. Like, she's supposed to... Like, there's another one right here. Gosh, I love the soundtrack from this game. Yeah, I probably should have used dark here instead of white. Although, I mean, that's kind of how it appears on the thing, but I think I'm gonna change it. Okay. And then we gotta do kind of the outline. Well, we did do that here, I guess. But like I said, I don't have like any real way to shade it to do certain things, so it's gonna ultimately just be what it is. I know that looks white there. I think I'm gonna do a dark color though. Actually, you know what? This isn't right. This isn't right anyway. It doesn't matter. I done goofed, folks. I done goofed. Believe. Go figure. Me goof something up on this picture. It never happens. Oh, this is the castle music. Such a freaking... One of these days, I need to, like, get back into the music stuff. Might pull an all-nighter and desperate to see this masterpiece. What, when done, will be straight... Well, I hope they don't send it to the Louvre because, you know, the crown jewels kind of just got stolen from there not that long ago. Granted, I don't think anyone's going to be stealing this. They're gonna be like, nah, I think I'm gonna leave that there. I don't need that. Oh my god. That's crazy though, that jank got just yoinked. I actually should probably add, there should be like a little bit more, it like kind of down a little bit more. Like, there's a little bit more of a chunk. And then... I gotta make this longer. Time to... I could probably, like... Do I want to... I should do it, but gosh darn it, I don't want to do it. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna do it. Yeah, there's only 8 colors. That's why this sucks so bad. Well, it's one of the reasons why. Like, you're very limited in what you can do with this. But that's part of the challenge. That's in some ways part of the fun and the frustration of it. And it's also, again, why it's kind of more of an even, kind of like a more even playing field. Because everyone's working with crap. So, like, you know, like, you could still be particularly better than other folks at a lot of this. But it's still rough. Like, no matter who you are, this is a rough time. How this... Almost, this should probably stick out a little bit more. Oh shit, wrong color! Wrong color! I'm deleting her buns. Can't delete her buns, we like her buns. I think I just... Such epic music. Alright, that's close enough, so now I'm gonna do like a couple lines for... Alright. Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna get up for a moment. Ooh. Much better. Much better. Good to get up and walk around sometimes. Those apps for free versions barely give you anything. Yeah. yeah. Trying to... I think part of the yellow should actually be cut off based on what I'm seeing here. Okay, we'll cut that off because that's supposed to be like... I don't know if I... You know, I'm not... I think that's all the more detail for that I want to put in. I just... It is what it is. Alright, let's see. What was I working on? Oh yeah, that's right, the buns. We gotta play with her buns a little bit here. Oh, it's the wrong color! I like these little, like, things she has there. They're kind of cool. Now this, we don't have to be super precise on. We just need a little bit of indication that it's kind of like spun around hair, kind of, I would say. Yeah, just a little indication. We can make her look like not so pissed off. Just a little bit. Make her look a little... Oh my god, that's flat? Oh my god. Dude, it is so... Okay, we'll do that, and then, like... That just kind of looks effed up. Oh! I deleted part of your face. I got your mouth. I gotta start over, Estelle. I'm sorry. I mean, I think that looks okay. I don't think her mouth really needs to be all that thick. But there's definitely some spacing problems here. Like, I think her eyes should be low. I don't know. There's too much here, right? Her head's just not shaped right. I could make her mouth maybe a little bit higher, but I don't want to make it too high. It's gonna be really fricky looking. You know, maybe we'll give her like a slight, like she's smirking kind of deal. Okay, or I'll just delete, like, you know, most of her mouth. You don't need no mouth, Estelle. You're a hologram anyway. Oh, that's too... Well, we'll see if we can do something with that. Whoops. Yeah, some battle music from Legend of Dragoon. There we go. Okay, let's... I don't know, that just looks so wrong to me. I can't get over it. Oh, you know what? She's got like a little... Oh, I gotta, like... She's got like a little dot here, but that's too big. And that's gonna be like... Excuse me, Estelle. I'm just trying to shave your dot a little bit. She does kind of have like a... Oh, you know what? The dot's only above the one eye. I didn't realize that. Okay. And actually, I put it on the wrong eye. Gosh. No, wait. It's on the right eye. Yeah. Well, the right eye is the left eye. Okay, cool. She's got like a little dot there. I mean, I'm trying to pay somewhat attention to detail here. Still part of your hair is missing. There we go. We'll do that. We'll repair that a little bit because I nicked her hair a little too hard. I wonder if I should, like... I'm gonna be opening that up to getting really screwed up, but at the same time... I think I can unscrew it if I have to. And my name's not even Martin Sargent. Okay. Alright. There we go. It's like just a little bit of like a... I should have made her eyes bigger too. That's another problem. Her eyes should technically be bigger. Probably for how I drew the head. And I didn't quite do that right. Actually, I'm gonna give her... Her eyebrows are a little bit thicker than... Oh god, they're not even! I just realized... They're not... I'm sorry, Estelle. I have ruined you. And they should be, like... Actually, they're purple. They're not even brown. I used the wrong color. They're not... Well, the thing is, if I make it purple, it's not gonna stick out. Unless I do, like, you know what? I could do this. You know, I mean, like, that does kinda... That's just a... No, that's too thin. Ah! Urgh. God, eyebrows suck, dude. I should have just left them how they were, darn it. But they are supposed to be thicker than that. And actually, they should be like a little bit more curved. Should be a little bit more curvature. Probably, realistically. I know that's not quite... That's not quite right, but I... kind of want to do, like, I want a little bit of that brown... Oh, that's pink! No, don't put pink on her! She didn't have pink eyebrows. She's a colorful character, but not quite that colorful. Alright. I don't know. I mean... I feel like there should be something behind her. So I do. Like... I gotta be careful about this. I mean, we could leave it like that, but I kind of want to, like... The problem is, right, let me test something. If I put... That's way too bright. That's gonna look gross. That's gonna look gross. Actually, that's not... you have to like think about how you place these because it's gonna like really. I wouldn't mind like having trees and stuff in it, and I think the trees are dark-ish enough that you could kind of get away with them. I don't know, like I feel like that just kind of ruins the feeling a little bit. I kind of wanted to make a little bit more complex background though, but we could just give it the illusion like she's floating out there and I mean, honestly, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's like I don't know. Like some of this stuff, I think it would look too bright anyway. I think I'm fine leaving it like this without having a bunch of extra stuff in the background. Especially for how long we've been working on this. So. All right, I think we're gonna call it, folks. I think that's where we're gonna call it. Could we maybe do more with it? Yeah, probably. But I'm kind of happy with it. You know, about as happy with it as I'm gonna be. Let's see what Eddie's reaction is. That's not you! That is definitely not you, Eddie. Oh god, I didn't mean to hit that now! Oh my gosh, come on. Eddie, you are like high AF if you think that's you. Yeah, at least she likes this time is right. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Luigi? Should I post this monstrosity in the server? Oh my god. The head, man. It just oh. Did Pac-Man and she said it was here, gave me a hug. And I got stuck in my spot again! Oh my god. Hell yeah, post it! Oh man. Alright, we'll post it in the AI2U Discord. Only because I had the chat tell me to. Oi! Alright, I gotta figure out where this actually goes. They have so many freaking channels, man. I don't think they need that many. Honestly, they might as well give Talks their own freaking channel at this point. Like, here you go. Where is, just simple, what? Oh, it's in, oh, there we go, Art Studio, heck yeah. Here we go. New post. My art. And we'll do Eddie's reaction too. I don't know what I should call this. What should we name it, folks? We gotta name it something. I think they made a comment about being on Alter staff payroll sooner. I have no idea. I gotta be honest, like, I don't wanna, like, kind of come off as a dick. I really don't, and I think, like, good work really does need to be praised and rewarded. But at the same time, it's like, you're gonna make everyone else feel like shit. Like, from all sides. And I've noticed that the art submissions have greatly diminished after, like, everything. It's like, you know, I don't know how you do that. Like, it's like a needle you gotta thread there, especially if, like, you're kind of managing a whole community. But, I mean, like, honestly, it's gonna cause resentment to some degree. I would hate that, but, like, you know. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, again, I don't want to, like, put somebody down for being good at it, but it's, you know what I mean? Like, that's not... Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you can't have a professional artist posting next to, like, people just effing around. You know, it's intimidating as hell. I know one of the people is like, you know, I know it's not as good as this person's art, but, you know, whatever. And then, you know, she's like, oh, you know, I just dedicated my life to art. And I mean, like, that's cool. It definitely shows, like, you're talented. You know what you're doing. You know, the art is amazing. But, you know, like, people are going to compare what they make to the people around them. Like, I try to kind of make that point and be nice about it. Like, kind of get the hint here, but... Yeah, what do you do, right? It's like, you can't, like, shame somebody for being better than everyone else. You certainly can't, you know, tell them to stop doing stuff. Like, you know, both of those are kind of wrong. So I don't really know. I mean, I guess it is what it is. Like, even, like, I was even kind of showing my friend what was going on the other day. He's like, yeah, that's gonna just... it's just gonna be what it, you know, whatever, but... I don't know. That's not my problem, though. It's not my problem, and I'm glad it's not my problem. But, you know, I don't know. It's like... I don't know. It is what it is. Alright, so, I don't know. What am I going to call this monstrosity of a piece of art? What do we call this? I don't know. Let's see. I wonder if anyone's gonna even notice the Big Dipper and Little Dipper. It'll be interesting. We're gonna... Okay. All right, so let's add this picture. We got 1, and then we got 2. I'm really just not happy with the head, though. That really kills me. Like, I'm freaking Mana Estelle. Okay. You know what? Oh, I don't know if I can rename it now that I posted it. Shoot. Yeah, I can't do anything with it after I posted it. What the heck? What the heck? That's so weird. And I can't edit my own post in the art studio if I wanted to add info or anything. Am I just doing it wrong? Like... Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. It's up there. The monstrosity has been complete. Okay, well, that took me a long time, but I mean, honestly, I think too... Yeah, some people are really quick. Obviously, I'm not going to. I'm too anal about stuff and not overall that great or really have my stuff down because I just don't do this stuff, man. Like, you know. But I think, I mean, realistically, I guess like this turned out okay. I just don't like how blimpy her face is. That's so bad. I just wish I could have got her head drawn right. It throws everything off, and yeah, it just makes me cringe a little bit when I look at it. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. Well, well, if she thinks I have potential, I know you're just saying that because you're programmed to, Eddie. It's okay. On the bright side, something I'm somewhat good at. Oh my gosh, can I not? Wait, where's it at? It's gone. Where did it go? It deleted my video. Okay, well, never mind. I guess we won't look at that. Well, anyway, folks, I think, I don't know, how are we doing on time here? I know it's been at least a few... Oh, yeah, we're almost at 4 hours. Wow, that took almost the entire stream to do. I'm not entirely surprised. But I think, you know, it's all right. It's not going to be great just because of what we're using and the skill level and everything. But you know what? I think it's all right. Either way... Folks, I appreciate all of you for stopping by to watch me struggle through this this art project. It was fun. It was fun. It was tough, but it was fun. And yeah, if you want to see more of these at some point, you wanna watch me struggle, make sure you give me a follow on whatever platform you're watching me on. And I don't know, maybe it'll be an activity. I'll let people vote on if they want to see that or whatever. But yeah, I'm not opposed to doing more of these. It definitely doesn't hurt for me to kind of work on this as far as a skill, I guess, you know. And it gives me something else to do. You know, it's a little bit different than just playing through a game, you know. Kind of a more chill thing, kind of. So yeah. But that said, we are going to shut down again. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll be back sometime. I don't know what... I'm not really sure what stream schedule I want to do for this week. I don't have a whole lot going on. Maybe I'll take off tomorrow and see if I can figure out all this VR stuff. I wouldn't mind playing some VR games. Like I said, I've got Thrill of the Fight, which is a boxing game. I wouldn't mind, you know, doing some boxing in VR. Heck yeah. We've got Ghost of Tavor. I don't know if that's going to appeal to most of the people watching this, though, so I don't know. Maybe we'll try it, maybe we won't. And then, of course, we've got Five Nights at Freddy's VR. I'm sure there are going to be folks that'll love seeing me freak out playing that in VR. My understanding is that headset has a life expectancy of like 3 to 4 hours. So I don't know how long of a stream it'll be, but we can certainly, you know, do some stuff there. I think it'll be fun. And I could, I guess, even play like Phasmophobia 2 with it. But I don't know. Phas just... Nobody... I had that actually as an option to play. Nobody voted for it. It was the one option nobody wanted. So, you know, probably don't really care for that so much. And I'm okay with that. I liked Phas more when it was newer. It wasn't quite as complicated. I feel like there's too much going on there. At least for me. I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, folks, as always, take care. I hope you have a great rest of your day. But for now, this is Agent Ice, signing off.